I'm also trying to... oh, nice. Well, they did more than that than I remembered. Like, I saw one Journey arcade game out in the wild. Far, far into the future, it is the age of space development. People have traveled through the galaxy dreaming of becoming millionaires. Well, god damn, that's a large diamond. As a result, many space enterprises were born and have grown from mining the surfaces of planets. The largest enterprise of all, Goyolk KK, has turned its planets into dread spheres. This planet is becoming a dread sphere also. They've already killed all the sound on the planet. Dr. Moley is a famous scientist who lives on this planet. Protect the planet from Goyolk. You are our last hope. By the way, I'm totally not Dr. Wily. And why am I dragging a huge ball? I heard something about cinnamon. And this is the prime gimmick of eco-warriors. Or eco-fighters, rather. That you have this spinning arm that you can rotate around. And aim as you will. So right now I've got bombs and I have just a regular laser weapon. A lot of the bosses have multiple parts. And you can hack on them to eliminate some offense or just kind of, you know, screw with their day. But anyway, really quick, completing the thought I had about... power up there. The thought I had about Journey. I only ran into one Journey machine ever in my life, and it had no sound on it. So I missed out on a lot of that. It was really weird. It was like in the middle of a mall that had just a step up with like 5 arcade games on it. And this is the Wrecking Ball. I don't particularly like this, but I picked it up by accident. And I like this boss because I'm fascinated with the idea of construction equipment being repurposed into death machines. The good thing about the ball protrusion, there's probably a better way to have said that, but whatever. The good thing about that is it can be used as kind of a shield to stop incoming fire, as you can see. It's not always foolproof, but usually it helps pretty well. I'm not sure if you can destroy those small turrets or not. I've never been successful. Whee! Goyolk's huge ship discharged untreated toxic waste into the sea. Discharge is. Yeah, seriously, Revenue Wings, absolutely. I was kind of surprised at first when I saw those turtles for the first time. Because, okay, yeah, this is kind of okay. It's like a short-range laser, basically. It does a lot of damage, but, you know, shit range. I was kind of surprised the first time I saw those turtles. Because I thought they were real turtles, and I was just killing the local wildlife. Yeah, the fireball cannon is what I like. And this water actually reminds me of a time when I went to New Jersey with some friends of mine. The main purpose was to help a friend pick up some stuff from his parents' vacation house on the ocean. But we combined it with a trip to Red Bank to visit Kevin Smith's comics bookstore, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. And I just remember from seeing the Jersey Shore water, the water was slate gray. It looked like someone dumped Ovaltine into the ocean. And we got blowfish here. No sign of Hootie. And shark ship is down. Yay. And now these things come from behind. Maybe these are puffer fish. I don't know. All I know is they're not good enough for Starkist. Okay. Fine with the weapon I have. Not fine with dying. I'll show you these. I gotcha! Looks like I'll be kissing the ground. Whoa, who's that? I can't give up yet. Easily the best character continue screen ever in video games. I want no debate about this. I will accept no debate about this. And now we have giant pirate ship in the sky. I like the way the turrets are like glip, glip. And this well, that happened. That cannon is or the pipes rather are really disconcerting. The way they just like spew the shit up at you. And the problem is you got to get rid of the remnants of it, but you also got to kind of cover yourself at the same time. So I could do more damage to it if I were closer up on it, but I'm a lot safer back here. Oh yeah, I got this part, that's right. La 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 hey hubba ba. Dun, 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 hey, would you blow me? I love the... Not that. I don't love that. Let's blow bitches by. I swear it sounds like they say, let's blow the bitches spa. Okay, now we got to take out the last thing from the opposite direction. So getting back here is usually the best course of action, but then you'll get one of those little dickheads that will show up at the very end of the screen. And who cares about them, because I just got blown up by something from the front part of the screen. And that diamond is the ultimate part of anything. Whee! Spin my arm in celebration. Yeah, there are balls of plenty here. Acid rain is falling. This area is being filled with violence and death. Also acid. Destroy Goyolk's sky plant above the clouds to end this destruction. Good luck. If only it were that easy. See, I think this is like, maybe if we could get like the climate change deniers to play this game, they might realize, hey, wait a minute, this is easier than I think. Well, I didn't know that was down there. Oh, you dick. Okay, so we got a homing beam there, and it's unbelievably okay. Rock spinning. Unskinny bop. I'm a Poison fan. And kind of like, oh god, I can't remember the name of the boss from Mega Man 7. The turtle monster. Gamigoro, I think it was. A little tiny tank. Tiny, tiny tank. Not the one from PlayStation. See, the first time I heard Goyolk, I'm like, is this guy like from the Egg Council or something? Egg beaters, we're destroying the planet. Ah, I thought I was going to be away from that. DoorDash, but for eggs. Get eggs delivered right to your door. Yeah. Scrambled, Benedict, Throne. It's gonna be a great service for Halloween pranksters. You know, while they're doing something else, they can get to all the. They can hire them to get to the houses they couldn't make that year, and just throw the eggs for them. I do like the fireball from this because it grinds in and just does continuous damage to the target. It just builds up and you just have to let off the trigger for a second to make it happen. Of course, you do have to be careful about everything else going on while you do that. I want to bomb that top there. This is where it gets tough. It starts crowding in and switching sides on you. I don't know for sure. I think this might be a boss where you can either hit the body of the ship or the diamond. See, I just hit the diamond and took it down, but I think hitting the ship enough will also take it. Whee! Tubes of egg. I see, a piping bag of scrambled eggs might not be a bad idea. It might be like those just add an egg things for breakfast. Yeah. Choo-choo. Charge Man is behind this. Gammarizer, that was the name of the Mega Man boss. Boy, glad I remembered that. Crucial to the plot. And I am getting my ass shot left and right here. Yeah, this is one where I should really be letting the bombs do the majority of the work. Okay, well, there's the engine of it, and you can destroy it ahead of time. And you'll see it'll jet off of the broken railway track, presumably to its destruction. Well, I guess that's the end of the level. And what? Well, shit. I can't give up yet. Yeah, this thing will have you, like, spinning the arm all over the damn place. And the tricky part is, as usual, the crystal is the vulnerable part as far as killing the boss off. But it doesn't give you a lot of chances to really stop and aim at it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I wasn't getting out of that. Or that. Well, there we go. I wasn't willing to spin the arm at that. Yeah, it changes with forcing you to do more maneuvering around and dodging or deflecting more fire at the time at any given time. And, again, for fans like me of construction items repurposed as war machines, and holy shit. Drill missiles. So maybe this is Dr. Wily. Like, maybe we had, you know... Maybe this was his inspiration behind, you know, Woodman and Drillman and all them. All the environmentally friendly robots. Oh, wait, no, wait. Drillman was Dr. Cossack. Never mind. There are a lot of targets on this damn thing. And that is the only place you can fly through. And the V, if you were wondering, is just a straightforward laser. Nothing to write home about. But, you know, it does give you forward offense if you happen to be tilting the arm somewhere else. I'd still rather have the bomb. These things are invincible until they drop their shield and fire. And like a couple of the other things, they really like to invade your personal space. It's always amazing to me when, like, you have one of the little things on the ground. God damn it, I flew right into the wall. Son of a bitch. I didn't want that. I did not want the wannabe vehicular lightsaber. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but, you know, I don't want that limited range right now. That's more like it. Damn! These things, like, the way they spiral, it's hard to know exactly where they're going to go. It wouldn't be as bad if there were only a couple of them. Apparently there was a drill there. It's gone now. Yes, large propellers keeping the airship afloat. How else would it do it? Ah, good God. Yeah, this is why I classified this as a big money spending game, because it's like Eco Fighters is very eco-friendly. It is not very quarter-friendly. Son bitch! And that thing will just get in your face. Ah, good. Exactly the weapon I wanted. Well, actually, I really always had that weapon. It's just, it got depowered. Yeah, this guy actually, when he throws the claw, it's really a blessing in disguise. That's the best time to hammer on him. It's when he's doing all that shit that the problem starts. I swing my arm in celebration and derision at you. Blah, 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 blah. Colonel? K-E-R-N-E-L, Colonel? That never happened. Of course that never happened. Now those little guys on the bottom remind me of Starriers. They were like these toys in the 80s that were robots, and some of them were humanoid robots. Okay, on scene a bit. Some of them were humanoid robots, and some of them were like little crawlers. Some of them looked like little go-karts with hands. And those remind me of the go-kart ones. And I lost a chance to get a lot of power-ups there, but I didn't dare move up too high. And these guys are really annoying because they are totally shielded from the front. So you can push them back, that's about all. And this has gravitational pull. Yes, your trash will suck you in. Soon on the Sci-Fi Channel, Trashnado. I'm wondering. Okay, so I guess this was where Dr. Wily got the idea for Junkman. But wait, I just said in this continuity, Dr. Wily became good and eco-friendly. I am getting my story totally backwards. I still want to see Sharknado 3, solely because two of the people, actually three of the people in it, are Chris Jericho and Penn and Teller. And I am a huge Jerichoholic, have been for a long time. And Penn and Teller, yeah, just fucking yeah. Yeah, supposedly Penn and Teller are in Sharknado 3. I don't know who Abby Lee Miller is, so I don't really know. Unfortunately, there are some actors, especially the more modern actors, that I just do not recognize because I've been out of the pop culture. Oh, so she's a reality show personality, basically. I hesitate to say reality show star. So no, I honestly don't know. I'm not familiar with her. The first two I've actually only seen on riff tracks, so if she was one of those two, they didn't point her out. And holy God, you are fatter than I thought you were. And he just blew fire at me. He just straight up blew fire at me. Well, back at you. Man, those things sneak around. I don't know. IMDb search, probably find out. Well, luckily this guy seems to have a blind spot of sorts. I blew up his head, and what the hell is that? What in the F is that? Okay, I'm officially declaring it. This guy is the Slicer of this game. Fuck, man. And now the top part of his head is gone. I like to imagine every time I whiff my shot, like some planet in deep space is getting a fireball that destroys 10 million years of civilization. We are saving our planet and dooming this other one. Woo, 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 woo. Of course you are the spin you. We gotta get out of here. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Spinny my arm. Oh man, his neon sign's broken. Goyolk. I really love it when they give a character speech mannerisms that are basically just wob, 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 wob. Let me just move my blobulous lips back and forth. Ah. Zigged when I should have zagged. I am Goyolk. Everything okay, Misfit Kitten? Shit. There we go, got the fireballs. That's what I wanted. Say everything is well as long as I have balls of fire. God damn it. Right when I get like the exact stuff I wanted, I will run into a there we go. I'll just run into a bomb. Oh, AFib. I very much empathize. That was such a pain in the ass for me. It still is technically. I mean, I've got it under control with medication, but I might still have to have a surgery sometime down the line. So I wish him well for that. Oh. And I didn't want to grab that. So, a multi-way shot, but these things are really weak. The one good thing is that spiral shot does tend to home in a bit. For my AFib, I'm actually on 3 things. Oh man, I didn't want to pick that up again. I'm on oh, what the fuck is it? Flecainide. God, I keep running into that thing. I'm on Flecainide, Metropolol, to one is to like one is a beta blocker, one is to help basically regulate. And I'm also on Eliquis because I needed a blood thinner because I do have a stroke risk because of the AFib. So wait, your mom's in the hospital or your dad's in the hospital? Whoa, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I do hope for good health for people, so hopefully everything will turn out okay. Okay, well that's good. Luckily, most everything that happened with me in the hospital was outpatient. Still kind of sucked, and we have a space limo. We apparently have the foot cruiser. Wait, are the neutrinos siding with the bad guys or something? What the hell? So, you know, this is the great benefit to being a eco-fighter. You get to destroy something beautiful. I have to say, after the big limo, this giant robot just is really kind of cliche. The annoying thing about it, too, is that its only vulnerable spot... Eek. Its only vulnerable spot is that little bit of the head there. And I don't think you can block that shit. No, you cannot. So this follows the normal thing with bosses that drives me nuts of, hey, the techniques you've been studying all game and practicing are now totally useless against this final boss. I can only imagine playing this in the arcade, like usually when I was a kid and I went to the arcade with Mom, she'd give me like $5 worth of quarters. This thing, like this game, I would have had to save up for a couple of months to beat if I was using actual money. And then it does that. I love how it's like, hey, big missiles are not enough. We're going to fire small missiles at the same time. Speaking of relations to other Capcom creations, this reminds me very much of a character from Darkstalkers named Huitzel. Ah, I didn't want that! Which was a Aztec robot. Looked very much like that. Got to regain. I'll spin the other way for a while. We have got to regain the beautiful environment. So quit shitting on things. I don't know. I have the big, black anal bead there. It's really the only thing I can describe it as. It looks like I have Astro Man's lower half attached to the ship. And the girl there is the second player character. So we were the weird guy on the right. Object. Swim. Champ, the Pin K. Hyropon. Tilda Kaw. Commander Gucci. Famous for his line of designer handbags. Some P. Special thanks to Sensei. Well, you always want to give thanks to your Sensei. Mizumi. Bupo. Shin. Aoi Mix. I had some Aoi Mix for breakfast. It was pretty good. Gamist. I'm very gamist. I'm against games. which is why I play them all the time. From Team Ecology. Yes, Team Ecology brought you this game, not actual like video game programmers, just ecologists.